Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
No. Got it.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Flacco. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. A gain there of 21 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Flacco. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
It's going to be a long day.
This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Not pass.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Here's Carson. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. They'll roll him out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Shoot. Check 24, check 24.
Now Flacco, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Third and long for Joe Flacco. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a 2nd and long. From the gun, Flacco. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. First throw now for the backup lock. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Lock going to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Broncos are in for 6. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. A handoff to Penny. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 5. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and first down.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. A 1-yard run on first down, another yard that gets him into the end zone on second down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry average, but hey, 6 points.
Yeah, bottom line is it doesn't matter there. You've got to find a way to wedge it into the end zone. Yards per carry, that's out the window. How do you score? And on the second down, they had something going. They got a yard before. They thought they could do it again, and they got it done.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Hey, Haywood!
On first down, Locke. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He's got a first down and more past the 30. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Come on, dude! Hey, Alpha! Hey, we got Mike 50 out there.
Lock now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
3, 218, chop. Hey, 2. 50, Mike's 50. Mike's go. Hit it.
Locke will try again on second down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time. Third down here.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Give the sack to Barkevious Mingo, the former number 6 pick.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, really didn't give it. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check. Fresno. Wait. Check 99. Back.
Now Gino on first down. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in and out.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Let's go.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 49-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Check 52.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Buying time to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Freeman. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now to the air. Locke. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem from me.
It's a gain of 2 yards
The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Locke going to try and throw on third down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Blocked again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught left side by Jake Butt. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down. Well, the Broncos had 15 4th down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here. Boy, a rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Second half begins with a run from Penny. Space to maneuver at the 40. He cuts it right. And a cut to the sideline. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A terrific run there by Penny. 62 yards. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
Just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 13 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go now. 8, read. Right, 58, right there. Check, 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 check.
Play action. Now it's Locke. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Markevius Mingo able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now Locke. They set up the screen to Booker. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
You better be afraid of me. Check 43.
61, matchbox lights.
58 to Mike.
Hey, orbit.
Yeah, that's what I do. And 58 is a Mike.
They go.
They do go for it. It's locked. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Yeah. Match box. Mike, we're going to get off the field.
Penny, a first down carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that, because all through this evening, it's been their night, hasn't it? One play here, they get it against them. I wouldn't worry about that very much at all. Just continue to do what they've been doing.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
On second and 11 now. Smith, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about.
Let's go. Ready. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Pick it up.
After the penalty, it's Penny. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Penny will try to punch it in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
We go set. 30 base.
Watch QB drop.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Undercrunch.
Topper. 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Complete out right to Jake Butt. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Mike's 50.
Get it.
Locke now on 1st down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatch.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
To try again after the sack. Locke trying to lay one up deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tim Patrick, 51 yards. And the Broncos cut into that lead. McManus's point after is good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Check. Crunch. Crunch.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports.
You must be getting tired of seeing this.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Smith steps away to his left. And some room to roam now. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Here's Penny on the counter. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Watch the out. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He's going deep for Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Set up. 60 or.
15. Check back 15. Know your job.
Shoot.
After the turnover, here's Locke. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now Rashad Penny, and he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Now Gino, escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the fourth.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second and 12. Locke. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. To throw it is Locke. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Penning. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
It's 4th down.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down.
Check.
They snap it to Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, When I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Locke. Flushed out right. Finding room at the 30. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. It's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be second down. On second down now, it's Freeman. And Freeman lost the football. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Ready up.
50, Mike, 50. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Yeah.
One final try for Locke. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.